Explain to people what a pilot is.
So pilot is, there's a new show that's going to come on TV, called CSI or, like whenever that came on. And
CSI Idaho.
Yes, CSI, yeah, CSI Idaho, exactly. And so they'll buy 6-8 episodes, and they'll shoot, however many, and throw it out there and see if consumers like it.
Yeah.
And then it gets picked up for a second season or it doesn't. Sometimes it doesn't go past the pilot. They just show one episode and then don't even do the other ones.
And do they usually show the pilot on TV, or does that just go to the executives? They watch
TV.
it on TV. Okay.
Yeah.
So your buddy has had an at-bat connected with the ball 6 times.
Unreal.
And all of them were like pop flies out on the first
And
ball.
he could have been brilliant.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, it doesn't even matter.
Yeah.
The best actor doesn't get the job, by the way.
Yeah, that makes sense. I
mean,
that,
you and I
that's
go
just
in
life.
for the role, and they're like, you just look like kind of a little bit like the guy more than me. I could be twice the actor. You'll get the part.
Yeah, yeah, of course.
Unless it's a giant role. But for
Right.
like a 10-liner, 5-liner, you don't even really need to know how to act.
Right.
It's a weird
You're
business.
giving me encouragement that I should try acting just
Let's
for a
do
year.
it, yeah.
Just to
Let's
shit
do
on
it.
all the people. Because I wonder, like, the people are like, oh, yeah, I tried the acting thing. I wonder if you could give them a truth serum. How many of them would be like, I did everything I could and it just didn't work? And how many people are like, yeah, I just didn't want to drive to the West Side for that audition.
No,
Maybe that would have been my moment.
You probably didn't work hard enough.
Yeah, just like everything else in life,
Just
right?
like everything else in life. I mean, I've been doing this a long time. I'm not, my acting career is not cranking. And I just, like in the last 3 years, put in way more time, figured out some things I'm not good at, attack that. It's just, there's no blueprint.
Right. How do you figure out what you're not good at? Like, are you up in acting class and your
like,
your
"You
coach
suck."
is like, yeah, your coach is like, hey, dude, you can't cry. Those tears are bullshit.
Yeah, no. I really, it's embarrassing to say because I've been doing this a while, but 3 years ago, I realized it's all about auditioning. I know how to act. It's getting the girl. I'm the greatest boyfriend. I'm the greatest husband or whatever.
Right.
I can't get the girl.
Got it.
So I went and had to learn this new craft of auditioning.
Yeah.
And I've turned into a good auditioner. I'm just getting better and better. A year and a half, it really started to click. Callbacks started coming in. With 3 callbacks to a Star Wars show. I didn't get it. But like,
you kind of look like one of the bad guys in Star Wars. Like you're tall,
God, so
you're tall, lanky. Like you'd be like the good douchebag from the Republic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Take it. Yeah. Yeah. Of course.
Yeah.
Right.
Big douchebag. I'll take it.
Big douchebag character. That reminds me of this one scene in Friends, which I love that show when I was in high school, where like Joey's all excited because he got his big break. He finally like booked a commercial on a national ad campaign, and it was for like STD, like hepatitis C or something. So he's hitting on this girl on the subway, and she looks over and like runs away from him. I think it was like for gonorrhea or something. Chris, you're gonna have to look this up. Like the Joey character in Friends, he finally books it as the struggling actor, and it's for like a gonorrhea or chlamydia commercial or something. And so then not only did he not get his big break, now no girl will sleep with him. Yeah. But I feel like you would do the chlamydia commercial if you had to.
This actually 100%. I mean, like jumping up and down. It's funny, like when you say that. Oh yeah. 2 seconds.
Of course,
it's just a job,
Right.
But that happens frequently. Maybe a month ago, I had an audition, and it was weird looking, creepy, predator, whatever, some monster, whatever, right? And I'm like, and I was talking to my coach for the audition. I'm like, when I was a kid, like dreaming of becoming, I was thinking like, I'll grow up and be Cary Grant,
right,
like pedophile. Creepy guy. This is the part, This
is the part I was made for.
This is it.
Oh, I mean,
weird looking
right?
stalker, or whatever. But at some point you become like, oh, I can be the weird looking stalker. Great.
Right.
So
somebody's got to do it.
Yeah.
Somebody's got to get paid to do it.
It's weird. So at some point you just relate it to, it's just work. It's great.
I mean, I'm sure Gary Oldman didn't go into acting being like, you know what? I want to be the creepy, weird, villain or drug dealer in every movie. But all of Gary Oldman's most famous roles, he's like this real creepy drug dealer.
It's great.
Like True Romance with the dreadlocks and like the wannabe black guy, white guy, I mean, he's just such a weird character, but he does it better than anybody else.
It's great.
Who are some of your favorites? Like when you think of actors where you're like, man, that guy really knows his craft.
Denzel.
Oh, yeah. I was just talking about the movie Man on Fire earlier today.
I love that movie.
Yeah, the best revenge film, I think, probably of all time. Except for maybe Gladiator. Gladiator probably first.
Good.
Man on
I
Fire
know how
second.
he works a little bit. There was
Tell me more.